But yeah, we're going to start another day. But before we actually begin the day 100, a big one, I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll be back in about 3 minutes, right when the ads are over. See you in a second. Thanks for being here. All right, let us get, oops, I hit my camera. Let me get day 100 going. Okay, so now the scepter is here every day, and it can be changed once a day. Let's take a quick look at our goals again. I'm thinking maybe I want to try to force the tomb on the outside room, just so that I can get this statue order figured out. Yeah, let's do that. What color? I think the tomb is black, right? Water rooms, yeah. So grab this, we'll choose black. And let's see about getting the tomb really quick. If not the tomb, then the shrine would be okay as well. There it is. Hello, tomb. That means I need to pull up my notes. Okay. Chapel stained glass note. Will and testament order. Okay. Let's get moving. Couple of dice. Excuse me. You know, another thing that I should eventually do, I'll probably do it off stream though, is translate the letter from Clara Epson, I think, to Mary. I think that's what the letter is. But I'm so bad with languages. It's going to take me forever, I feel like. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just look it up. That could be something worth just looking up. Okay, so the new order, the will order, I should say, is Orinda, it is Lydia. Who's Lydia? Oh shoot, Lydia and Dauja, I still don't know which ones they are. And it's the second one. Okay, we can just try them in the two different orders. So Lydia is either farmer or jockey, and Dauja is either farmer or jockey. Is there any hint with the names? Not really. Okay, so let's just go farmer. And that's farmer with the hoe. So really gardener. No. That's farmer with the pitchfork. Farmer with the pitchfork. There she is. And then Rinna, the farmer with the hoe. Here. And then Joya, who is the baker with the pizza peel. I should have known that one off the top of my head. Then Dauja, who I'm currently placing as the jockey, but could be Could be that the jockey and the farmer are swapped. We'll see. Then Vea, who is the chimney sweep. Didn't I just pass her? There. Then Mila, the maid with the broom. Then Draxus. Where's the... Over here. Now again, it's possible that I have this wrong because I don't know who Lydia or Dauja are. No, that's just the normal thing that happens when you put down Draxus's arm. Okay. So it wasn't that. I'm gonna put everything back up and do the other one. So I had Lydia as the farmer, but Dauja is going to be the farmer. Seven. Okay. So that's everybody back up. We're going to try again. Starting with Orinda. Sorry, this is Orindia. Right? No, Orinda is the angel, Orindia is the land. No, Orinda Aries. This is Orindia. Anyway, this one. Then Lydia, who we're now realizing is actually the jockey. Then Rinna, the farmer with a hoe. Then Joya the baker. Then Dauja, the farmer with a pitchfork. Then Vea, the chimney sweep. Then Mila, the maid. And then Draxus. Man, if this is not a thing, I'm gonna be annoyed for wasting so much thought on this. It's a thing. Okay, even though I probably don't need this for later, I am going to now correctly write the names of these two. So it was Lydia, the jockey, and Dauja, the farmer. Okay. Now what's back here? Oh, that's exciting. Oh. Oh. I love that this is not a Roman numeral, but instead is the sideways 8. What's in your hand? What is that? A bird? Incredible. There's 2 books here. I hope I don't have to choose them. This one looks like a new clue. I don't recall... Oh, this could be the Red Prince? Oh, there was something somewhere. Maybe it was in the will? But there was something somewhere that talked about the original manuscript of the blue prince being, I'm sorry, the red prince being somewhere. Maybe that's what this is. Oh, I just got chill. I have goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Okay, I'm gonna take pictures of this after I read through everything. The Red Prince. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Funny, lobster was a part of it originally. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. That's cool to mark those. I never even put together that that's what this was indicating. Wow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. Oh, this is the end credits book. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. Interesting. This might be something that I need a magnifying glass for. We'll think about it at some point. I don't know what this bird is about. Huh. But one day the prince saw something new, and if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color, the color blue. Wow, what a joy. Okay. Wow. So this is going to be a new clue over here. Holy shit. There's a new clue? Let me take these pictures here. Yes, I do take pictures on my iPad because it makes it easier for me to organize in the grand scheme of things. Oh, this doesn't have Attica. Okay, let me actually back up a second. Get a picture of this with the word catacombs in there. Okay. This rocks. This is so freaking cool. Wow. Okay. Next. Man, I could have figured this out so long ago if I had just thought about the last will and testament a little bit more directly, you know? But I just read through it, and I think at that point in the game, the first time that I had unlocked that map puzzle, I was so happy to have finished the sigils. I wasn't prepared mentally to like expect there to be this next level of things. Okay, next. Is this a new clue like I'm expecting? Oh, it is. A new clue. Holy shit. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. What does that say? Find two? For you are looking for a new clue too. So it was originally, if he knew what to do, he'd likely find two. For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. I see. So that was an original clue for the pairs of paintings, probably. Platform 8, route 8 instead. That's true. How many memos should be visible? He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, rewritten his theories and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to nobody known, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. God only originally. Suspect list needed will add in final illustration. Got it. Double check with Kirk about documents, it says right behind me on the screen. Right next to my shoulder. Double check with Kirk about documents, but Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Dead herrings, dead cases. We're all dead ends. Corner. This is all more clear. Like in the real book, in the finished book, you needed a magnifying glass to see this. Corner cases with the check marks, so you could find the microchip. Departures, depart. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every color in all of the tombs. For in this case, he had checked every space. Searched became checked. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Note to publisher, insert small case numbers barely visible between the marked words above. Right, we did all of that. I don't know what J plus M is here. That's interesting. Swap the king with the rook. Right, this is a rook in the... Is that true? I'd have to look at the original screenshots I have of the book. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage? Oh, is that part of the castle clue? Maybe. Wow. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. To Tanner Fork. Replace fork with something connected to 10. Interesting. Why? What is there? I think it's fruit, right? Is it fruit that like add up to 10 maybe? Could be. Yeah, 1 apple, 1 banana, 1 orange is 10. Why do I need 10? Under beds and in nooks. We figured out the under bed. Wow. And tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Cuckoo 2. There's something here that I don't know yet. I feel it in my bones. Cuckoo 2. Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, Draft the Sixes. We already know those are the rearranged names of the books. Draft the Sixes is the stars. Uncle Aw was... my brain's not working right now. I know what all of those are. They're all the names of the books that we've checked out and had clues that led me to new information. Oh, to do the burning glass. That's right. A new clue, Uncle Aw. Yeah. New clue. The stars. Lunar Renamed was purple. No. I'd have to look. Not right now. He changed... Oh, shit. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. The fixed stars, there it is. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines. Huh. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. parlor game. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me. Mary. Oh, Mary. Got it. And found that the diction of each word was sound, unending homophones. Mary, Mary, gate, gates, right, right. Lore is word, jor is name. All of this we know. They decided to remove the denoted in verse. Interesting. He stayed up all night and studied the ways. Oh, sorry. That's not ways. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. From what I was told, I believe Margle's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed Pump Room from the draft pool. Huh. Interesting that at the underneath the moon, which is obviously the 46th room door, or the antechamber, whatever, same. There's like a puddle or something. I don't know if that's meaningful in any way. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. The best medicine is not yet evident when he found a new clue. Okay, got it. That's just a correction of grammar, really. And having read this so many times, having scoured over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? One per page, we know that. Show the entire route here. Interesting. Dead end, major key. Seen all the signs. Yes, major is a short name. Or is there perhaps something now or something due? Or is there perhaps something due, something overlooked but not in view? Have you really found it? Could it finally be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Remove sign from this final illustration because it's already in that previous one. Remind Randolph to set this up before we leave. The suspect is admin key, which was B. Lee. Was it Brandon Lee? I don't remember the first name, but B. Lee. Or Lee B was you get it. Typed, the suspect is minor. Handwritten, the suspect is major. In red and red. The suspect is minor, typed, because it was an underage. Yeah. All good. Wow. There's something here that I don't know yet. And I think it's going to be something. Cuckoo 2 is all over the place, in multiple locations. I don't know why this would be replace fork with something connected to 10. That doesn't make sense to me. I wonder if, let me look at my picture of the map. Is Tanner Fork the 10th stop? Could be. That's why. Tanner Fork is the 10th stop. Okay. That does make sense. Why does this... Oh, that's not J plus M. That's 19. Or 5 plus 14. Do I have these photographed? Where's a new clue? Here it is. 8, 12, 1, 5, 14, 3, 13, 4, 9, 6, 2, 11, 7, 10. Yeah, okay. All checked. Corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Right. That was a good note for myself And that led me to the books, which led me to the microchips, which led me to the message that talked about getting the satellite unlocked, basically. The having to burn the, what is it called? You know, the timekeeping device that uses the sun clock. Nope. Sundial. There we go. Okay, let me take some pictures of all this. Wow, this is incredible. What a joy. I'm so glad that we got the tomb today. I need more. There we go. A new clue. Okay. Wow. So, at some point, I should bring a magnifying glass here just in case there's something more to be seen. There's also likely something that I don't know here. I don't know what that is, though. And so we're not going to worry about it too much. Do I want to go down here now? The fountain is not emptied, so I can't get out that way. Yeah, there's no reason. We'll just go back up through the tomb. I presume that that's going to be permanently opened as well, so I can go back to it whenever I so choose. All right. Let's update my blueprint skulls too. Let's see. Tomb. I'm actually just going to cross this off entirely. Tomb, try, will, order of statues. Did that. Is done. I'm not going to add any goal for the new clue. Actually, yeah. Let's actually add magnifying glass to the tomb. Why not? That way I don't forget about it. Because it's not something that's like gonna be top of mind by any means for me. Okay, I love that. I think my main goal now today is going to be to get the basement key. So we need to get the antechamber opened and take it to the tunnel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get the trophy. That's a bummer. When I got the Dare Mode trophy, I'm pretty sure it put it into the entrance hall, but maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. But I'm glad I got the Curse Mode one in the trophy room. Only a few left. Let's get moving. A little bit risky to turn it off, but the other thing that I need to keep in mind is blue rooms up here. So I guess, okay, so I can click it to change the color. Right now, it is a black print scepter. Which actually, oh. No, because I don't have the shrine, so I can't get the cursed effigy right now. But I'm still going to keep it as black until I get up closer to rank 8, when I will then flip it to blue. Spare veranda, absolutely. Items everywhere. But yeah, I think this run, our goal is more blue memos, plus getting the basement key to the tunnel. Let's go observatory. We want to keep getting those raised. The stars, I mean. Another spare veranda. Yes, please. I love items. They are very helpful to me. Exceptional. I already have the shovel. I could electric eel. I also... do I just take the treasure trove right now? It would be using both my gem and my one key that I have. I don't love that. We'll do the aquarium. More likely to have lots of items. Do I want this compass? Sure. There's the throne room. The throne room costs 5. I did not realize, actually. Go check with the wind-up key. Chapel. I don't think we need to redraw. I'll just take this chapel here. And I'm not going to go in yet. I'm going to open this, but probably actually just go back. I do want more keys. And I want to keep doing non-blue rooms. I was going to go back to the entrance hall immediately, but I guess I'm going to do the pool hall first. Okay, let's see. A little bit of math. 20 times 10 is 200. Minus 18, but then rounded to the nearest 100, so still 200. Divided by 20 is 10. 18. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong thing, sorry. 10 times 15 is 150. Rounded to the nearest 100 is, I assume, 200. So 150, 200, divided by 10 is 20, divided by 10 is 2. This one, I still haven't quite figured out what it means, but I've managed to get through it every time. I think it means you do this twice. So it's going to be 18. Flipped is 81. Which is then 94. Flipped is 49. That's not right. Okay. Man, I know I've done this before, and I know sort of how it works, but the 2 dots has still eluded my full understanding so far. Okay, so 5 and 13 is 18. $18 flipped. No, maybe it's 5 and 13 is 18, and then another 13 is 31. Then we flip it for 13. Ah, okay. 5 and 13 plus 13. So you literally just do that operation a second. You do the operation twice, and that happens before the middle if it's in the same ring. Got it. Okay. Cool. Little math never hurt anybody. I mean, I guess I'm going to open this if it's not locked. It's a decent hallway. What a strange path I've created for myself. Also don't have any gems. Okay. Does the chapel have anything in it? Shit. I did not mean to go in, but I'm here now. Okay, well, let's just do this. I'm a little low on gems. I said that already. Let's do the Parlor Puzzle. Also, because it's fun to do the Parlor Puzzle. Excuse me. Although I should save the Parlor for rank 8 at some point. Do I need... I don't... So whenever it's that long... I mean, this is false and this is false. So this statement is true. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Statement on one of the others is true, so they're in this box. Every box contains gems. No, this box contains gems. Got it. Excellent. No other items to be found. Away we go. Okay. I could go over to the foundation and back down, but I think I'm going to do entrance hall. I want to go back. And I'm so glad that I ended up with 2 spare verandas in this. It's so strong. Okay. Take the pantry or the den? We'll go pantry. I don't need the money, but apples are more delicious today. So that was a worthy gamble of just a couple extra steps. Not that I need them. We'll take the reading nook. I don't need room 46. I need the antechamber. So the throne room doesn't help me. And it's going to keep popping up until I change the color of the scepter. I think I'm going to take the quest bedroom here and just go back up to the foundation for my next steps. My goal is to get to the antechamber anyway, so why not have the added bonus of some allowance added on? Plus, it's not a blue room, so I'm saving some blue rooms for rank 8 to get more notes. Okay, back we go. We did gain a gem in that as well, so it wasn't for nothing. Man, this game is so good. I'm so happy to be playing it. I was gonna do like 2 8-hour streams this week, and getting sick just really put a damper on all my plans. We are about to run into a problem with the security door, though. So I'll need to find security sooner than later. I have rerolls. I could switch the Royal Scepter now to blue rooms. How many blue rooms are there? 46, technically? But, like, really 45? Plus... these 4. So 50. 52. These don't count because they can't be put on rank 8. So 52, really 51. Okay. Got all our seps back and more. I could switch the Royal Scepter to blue right now. Get security, hopefully. Then have this path opened up for us. That's another thing that I'm actually disappointed in choosing. I wish that I hadn't chosen the pool hall. I've seen so many other people choose the, what's it called? Is it the break room, I think? And, certainly the break room is better. I just am, like, I'm so smitten with the foyer making everything unlocked and then having an extra great hall. Like, it's just so good. But I think I need to switch to blue so that the run isn't just dead. Okay. I guess we'll take the den. Could have redrawn, but just the fact that this continues forward is enough for me. If I take the trophy room... Actually, the trophy room is great because we have already put this on rank 8. We would gain gems. I can reroll on the next door, as long as it's not another security door, which I'm running the risk of constantly, right? Something beeping. Is it a key? Coin? Coins. Ah. I can't wait for this to be totally filled up. What a day that'll be. It's a long ways away, though. The sweepstakes trophy, I'm not sure. It feels like it's going to be a real difficult thing to get. Have I already done the ballroom with the blue tents? Oh, I need to organize this by name again. There we go. I have done the ballroom. Okay. So I could take the ballroom now, but I would lose 8, I guess 6 gems in that transaction. I'm going to redraw. We're really looking for security more than anything else right now. I will take the reading nook, however. Nothing. I have the silver key. I don't care to use it, do I? I guess it would make... like, the security room can be on this wall. It also probably is just going to give me a bunch of hallways, which is also fine. Let's just use it. Forgot about the library being a thing. Interesting to think about the fact that I am going to need to get the reading nook on rank 8 so that I can get the library on rank 8. Or, like, have it at least angled so the library can be on rank 8. I could get the throne room just to take it out of the pool. I still have 5 gems left. But I think I'm just going to West Wing haul it. I've already done the dining room for the blue memos, so I'm going to do dining room. Kennel. Feels pretty good. Have the shovel already. Although the kennel is one that I don't think I've put on rank 8 yet. So maybe I should have thought more about it before I did it. Hi, buddy. You're a cute dog. Wow. Have I done storeroom already up there? No. So we're not going to take that. Am I just now realizing that the library can be... Yeah, of course you can get the library without the reading nook. Other people didn't choose the reading nook upgrade. Silly of me. I could take the classroom here because I have already done the grade 1 classroom on rank 8. But there's so many better rooms. I'm just going to do the free redraws. The vault, I'm sorry, the commissary could be especially useful right now. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll buy it out and not have to come back to this corner. Love that. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, love that. Up the west wing we go. Hopefully, oh, one more pet. Good boy. Yeah, good wag. All right, I said one more, but I meant 2 more. I am very concerned about this, security doors is what I'm trying to think of the word for. Gallery or redraw? Gallery. Oh, you know what I just realized is like the room 8 is also a blue room that needs to be on rank 8 anyway. And so is one that I should just make happen for the blue memo. I'd like the gallery to be up there, but we get what we get, you know? I could take the library or I can redraw. I could just get stuck with something far worse, but at the very least I have 11 gems, so it's not like I'm going to be stuck because of a gem issue. I just want more doors. Right now, the only other exit I have is a security door. And I don't have the means to open it. Dude. Have I already done Rumpus Room or Workshop? Neither. Well, I guess we'll do Workshop. At the very least, we know we're getting a good item out of it. It's probably going to be either battery or broken lever based on what I already have. There's the battery. Now, let me see this. Got it. So I cannot do this again. What could I make? I could make the burning glass. Is there anything left for me to burn that I know of? I don't think so. I could make Is the metal detector encompass something? No. Detector shovel, I think, is just a slightly better shovel. If I'm remembering correctly. We don't want burning glass. Dowsing rod I definitely don't want. I hate the dowsing rod, in fact. Compass. Electromagnet. Electromagnet. Well, that's better than the compass. No question about that. Anything else that I'm forgetting about? I don't think so. Yeah, let's do the electromagnet. We're going to find more keys and gems because of the metal detector anyway, so why not just bring them to me for automatic? More likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting, which is also good for rank 8. I just am... Man, security doors are... I'm scared. What special key do I have? Oh, right. This is not yet rank 8. We're on rank 6. We need one more. Okay. I think I just take security. Even though I really want security... Oh, I have to... the others aren't even an option, actually. I really want security on rank 8. However, I can at least put room 8 on rank 8 right now. And security is going to make it so that I can open that other door for free. Oh, I can't put it on... Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good thing that I already turned them off. I can also start a lab experiment while I'm here. 10 coins are in the tomb. Man, now that I've gotten rid of all the crates in the tunnel, maybe I should get rid of that from this list. Which ones did I like? Let's see. I like the archived floor plan one. Finding trash while digging. Hallway to hallway is okay. Bedroom after your second is fine. Drafting tomorrow room I don't care about. It looks like ads are starting in 1 minute. If you'd like to avoid those ads, you can always subscribe. It's free if you have Amazon Prime. Don't forget. Every 30 days, you can do that for free. If you don't, or you've already used it on a different person, you can subscribe for $6. You can also get Twitch Turbo. Otherwise, you're going to see 3 minutes of ads in about 30 seconds. And I'm just going to be playing blueprints. You'll be all right. I don't like the tomorrow room draft. The next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then no. Each time you pull a different antechamber lever, no. Draft and upgraded. There are a fair number of upgraded floor plans, but not that many. Accessing terminals, there's only 4 of them. And really only 3 most of the time. Within the next 40 seconds. Rooms with a fireplace. The den, the trophy room. First time you enter each room on rank 9. Draw a drawing room. Yeah, I like most of the original ones more. 8. I have 2, 4, 6 selected right now. And this one. Okay. But more importantly, we don't need to be removing a crate from the tunnel any longer. I guess this... No, that's not necessary. Gain 1 key for every 30 steps is okay. Increase your lockpicking skill is huge. Lose half your steps, gain 4 ivory die. I'm not sure about. Lower, no, we don't want to lower the reservoir at all. Stock your pantry with fruit is interesting. Permanently add allowance, I guess, is good. Anything permanent is good, obviously. I believe we've gotten all the letters that are available. I wish I could remember if I knew that for sure. Set your dice to 2 is great. Gain a star is fine. Key for every 2 hallways is okay. Chest to the entrance hall is good. Gain random is good. Do I want another one? Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool can be pretty great, actually. Let's include that as well. Okay. I'm fine with that as it is. We can always adjust it again later. Let's see what we get, though. Increase lockpicking skills or dice to 2. Probably dice to 2. And... oh, baby. Hold on. Since we already know of 3 security doors that I'm about to go through, let's instead increase our lockpicking skills permanently. This is a long-term gain, but I think that's a good idea. Okay, cool. Fun. I could have done the key for hallways because I do already have 4 hallways, but I think this is... I'm happy to have an opportunity to be gaining a permanent increase that is a very rare permanent increase. As far as I know, there is not another way to increase your lockpicking skills like that. Okay, so I'm going to actually go this way. Oh, well, we have the Royal Scepter. And we have 10 gems. Yeah, let's just go north first. Shit. These are both ones that I have already, right? Conference room, yeah. Damn it. Why is the dark room here, dude? That sucks. You know? Okay. Let's see if I can... if this is locked. Right, I don't have to pick up keys or gold. Let's see if this can be the key, the 8 key. It can. And so we shall. All right, let's find a blue note. Then we can do this puzzle again. I really should just write down the order. I have to do it every time. There it is. Oh, wow. That's hilarious. Well, at least we know now. Okay, room 8. The elephant belongs in this bin. Funny. Very funny game. Are there... maybe there's other ones that are just giving you the answer to everything? No. Okay, elephant, where are you? We've been given a gimme. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Okay. Because this gives me allowance, right? If I do this. The sum of my sin is penned. Yeah. So 8 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the only one that's 8 letters, right? Yeah. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its in. Let's wait on that. This one is next to the fin. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. We spend a minute or 10. This is not gluttony, sloth. Just like me. I share a trend with my neighbor. You won't find my bin in between sin, or I deserve to be in a bin on the end. Okay. A bin with an N. Well, it's not avarice. Uh-oh. Shit, did I do it wrong? Oh no. Oh, that's funny. I share a trend with my neighbor sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Share a trend with my... that one is... Which one did I get wrong? Oh, this is so annoying. I was so cocky about it, too. Bin with an N. We know it's not envy, because that's the fin one. We know it's not gluttony, because the sum of my sin, as it is penned, is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Where's the other one with an N? Mundanity. That's at the end. What am I missing here? Oh boy. Okay. What did I do wrong? No, that's sloth, right? There's not another one that means... No. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. You're at the end. You're at the tail. You're at the fin. Is it possible that this is the one next to the fin, near the fin? Ah, because the fin is wide. Okay, great. It's worth the allowance to do that. Okay, so now we would like more blue rooms along rank 8. So I think I'm gonna go back to security because I want to open the security door so that I can trigger this again. I guess I could go up as well, but I want to save as many blue rooms as I can, and I have a million steps, so that's not an issue. Did I already do the office? I did. Oh shit. Actually, this is locking me out of more rank 8 stuff. Shoot. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take the office, because we know that it's not one that I need on rank 8. Picked up a bunch of money. I'm just gonna spread gold now. that sucks. Okay. Well. Money. I guess I will just go up before I come back down to the foundation. Let's clear this, because I need to get into the antechamber. So it'd be nice to just have the 2 rooms go to it. We'll see if that works out. Conservatory for sure. Broken lever as well. We already used the battery, but I guess that makes it so that if I get the greenhouse, I can be okay. All right, let's see. Speak of the devil. I think standard is still fine for you. Unusual is probably still fine for you. Yeah, nothing I want to change there. And I don't think there's anything that I want to change otherwise. What am I doing? I made the rotunda standard instead of rare. I'm happy with that. Let's just see what else. I play so rarely, I don't remember most of the time. I'm happy to have the storeroom standard instead of commonplace. That's fine. Oh, trophy room. I made standard. I kind of want to put it back to rare. I'm realizing that 5 gems is silly to have as a standard room. Let's do it. Not to mention, we already got the blue memo for it, so... You know. Boiler room. I made standard instead of unusual. I'm happy with that, I think. This we want common. I also made security common. I'm happy with that as well. Same with the workshop. Mail room. I made standard instead of unusual. Well, it's not a great room, honestly, at this point in the game. But I haven't put the mail room. I don't want to change it until after I get the mail room on rank 8. Yeah, we want this to be common still. Thank you. Did I change any of you? I like that being standard instead of common. That's fine too. I don't like the bunk room, so I'm happy with it as it is. Being rare, I mean. I've adjusted it to rare. This I made common. I'm happy with that. Same with this. Also that. Also that. Generally, I feel like I made pretty good choices with these. I'm happy with that too. I'd love to get the veranda to also be standard, but it's okay. Any shops? Oh, I made the showroom standard. I'm fine with that as well because of how much money I start with every day. I made the darkroom unusual instead of standard. Another thing I'm fine with. Same with the gymnasium, okay? Oh. That's a bug. I made the clock tower rare. That could be a problem from the rank 8 standpoint. Oh no, I made it unusual. I'm fine with that. I'd love to get the classroom switched to be more common. Vestibule is fine at standard. I assume found floor plans can't be changed. Like, oh, I'm wrong. I did the treasure trove. Boston found I also hate. Rare is fine for me. Okay. And outer rooms are not applicable here, I don't think. Pretty sure I've never seen one of these. Okay. Lovely. Good. We really don't want to switch any of these, huh? The greenhouse I could make more common. But the problem is that it costs a gem. Making green rooms more likely isn't necessarily a good thing all the time. I'm going to keep it at standard. Okay, we would love for this to be a room that goes toward the antechamber. It is not. And since it is not, we're taking the attic in the hopes that we get, I guess a secret garden would be the easiest thing at this point. Plus, like, you just gotta love the attic, right? Ooh, and we're good at lockpicking now. Better than we were before. That's the room 8. Interesting. Since this is automatically picking up money and keys, I don't know how many... I can't remember how many keys I had before I walked in. So I'm just gonna have to use my eyeballs. Make sure I don't miss anything here. Okay. Seems right to me. Why was there more money in the conference room again? Why did that happen? Oh, when the tomb is getting money, it's going into the conference room. That's right. I forgot about that functionality. Interesting. Okay, the treasure map is in the room 8, so I guess I should just go in there and get whatever it's going to give me. This looks like the spot. I wonder if there are any other rooms like the bedroom where there's something special with the map. Interesting. I didn't even think about that. I could want to try to get every bedroom type. Like, the reason I wanted to check the bedroom in the first place was because of the aquarium having a bedroom with no symbol, but the other rooms had an X or an arrow or whatever. But maybe every bedroom has something hidden underneath it. I should think about that. I'm going to actually add that to my goals. Other bedrooms. Treasure map. That should be enough to tell me what it actually means. Okay. Okay, now we need to get the antechamber open And we need to get in there so we can get the basement key. I guess there's no reason not to just go through the dining room really quick to grab this food. Ideally, I'm not going to have a furnace, so the pizza can just be the pizza as it is. I mean, I might end up with a furnace, obviously, but we hopefully don't end up with it. Okay, so now we're going back to the foundation to go through the one remaining door. It is a security door, so it will increase our lock-picking ability, which is cool. How many doors is the mechanarium going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be... Oh, actually, the other two don't have doors that I can exit, so the mechanarium is the answer anyway. The lock's skill has improved. So that's the only one that's not a doorway. Right. Well, I'm gonna just lower it anyway to make myself feel bad. Okay. Let's do this one first. I think I've already done the dovecote. I've not. In fact, none of these three I've done, so I guess I just take the one that is the most movement-oriented. Goodbye. Sure. We've definitely got money today, no question about that. I'm going to take the coat check because I've already put that on rank 8. I don't even need to go in there. I'm happy with it having the wind-up key in there. Even though it's weird, it's a wind-up key that I found in the dirt with a jackhammer. And that feels unique enough to me that perhaps there's going to be a reason to have more than one wind-up key at some point. Let's go... Let's get to... Do I have the secret garden key? No. That's too bad, actually. Let's just go north. I'm going to take the aquarium. Oh, actually, this answers a question for me. I took the aquarium. Does that add another door? No, it's only when you draft the mechanarium that it gets doors. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for the keys. Turnip, turnip, turnip. Wine cellar I've already taken on rank 8. So let's get that out of there. there's something about this being 4 numbers that the blue note said. I don't know what it is though. 1, 2, 1, 3. Maybe it's something that I will discover later, or maybe it's something that I'll just never figure out. Who knows? Drawing room is what I have to take, I guess, actually. Yeah. Though the drawing room is one that I want to get up on rank 8 as well at some point, because I haven't done that yet. Okay. Let's go to the east side. See if we can get a greenhouse. Or I could just take the laboratory because I've already put that on rank 8. That's an interesting idea. I think it's what I'm going to do. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I should have re-rolled to try to get the greenhouse. No items? Nothing? Okay. Greenhouse? No greenhouse. Dark room. This seems like a fine place for a tunnel. This seems like a fine place for a tunnel. Okay, so this one, we want to be one of the blue rooms we've not put on rank 8 yet. I believe that's true for both the boiler room and the storeroom. It is. Well, the boiler room is the obvious choice in that case. Let's go looking for a memo, shall we? There's a lot of places it could be. Oh, there it is. I done found it already. Okay. Let me get to my spreadsheet. Boiler room. The high pressure condenser box is connected to not 1, but 2 remote power boxes? Excuse me? Oh, I just got chills again because I learned something actually useful. There's a second reason to light this. What? Where would the other reason be? Maybe in the tunnel. Maybe in the tunnel. Okay, interesting. Okay, I have 92 steps, so I really can just do whatever I want. I think I'm going to go all the way back to the utility closet, turn on the darkroom light so that I can see what I'm doing here and get the bonus from the lockpick increase going up this way, because I really would like this to be a greenhouse. And I need to be able to see to make sure that that's what I get. So away we go. Okay, so I need to get back to the foundation first. So tunnel, tunnel, draw, mech, found. Tunnel, tunnel. Draw, mech, foundation. Well, I guess I can go out the foundation. Is that better? 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or down the foundation. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. 7. Yeah, I guess it's fewer steps. Away we go. Where are the other secret levers? Oh, it's the second one in the secret garden. The work, what's the workout room called? The weight room? And the one I just did. There's a second red box thing. So interesting. Gotta keep our eyes out for it, but I do have a feeling it's not gonna be visible to me. Turn on that light. Okay, is there any reason for me to go through the house rather than back down and around? Probably not. There might be... Is there a dig spot in this veranda? No. Okay, back down and around it is. I could theoretically end up with even more money if I just go to the tomb right now, but I don't think that's necessary either. Do I have any reason to open room 46? Not really. No. I don't need the crown. I have the scepter. I mean, I know they have different functionality, but nonetheless, the scepter should be enough. Though I'm wondering if maybe my choosing blue was actually a problem as far as getting a open antechamber for myself. Okay, drawing room. Maybe I should have redrawn. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been the greenhouse anyway, but still would have, been a chance. Courtyard is so close to what I was hoping for. It's not it. But it does keep us moving, at least. I wonder if the greenhouse can be in the corner. I actually don't know. It is technically a corner room now, or a room with 2 entrances, I guess is better said. All right, let's find out. Okay. Well, the library is a room that I have not gotten on this rank yet, so that's good. That's what we're gonna do next. There's apparently money in here for some reason. Is there anything that I want to check out again that I don't feel like I took good enough pictures of? Did I take pictures of the Curse of Black Bridge? You know, I don't think I did. So that one could be worth just grabbing again. Have the photos for if or when I may need them. Because I have good pictures of this. I also probably didn't take great pictures of the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. But that book sucks. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point. But yeah, let's do this. Okay. Let's find this blue note. Blue memo. My guess is that it's going to be upstairs, but let's just look around down here first. Oh, wow.
We need you too.
Hey there, Miss Courtney Olivia and Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Hey, it's just right out there in the open. Excuse me, sorry. Let me hit you with a quick shout out. Let's see. What were you playing? Subnautica. How exciting. Are you excited for the second one? I don't know how far into Subnautica 1 you've been. How's everyone doing tonight? We're playing Blueprints. The reason that I'm just looking downward and not doing anything at the moment is because if you're someone who wants to play Blueprints one day, well, I'd love to have you here. I'm very deep in this game and would love for you to not be here. Despite my love of having friends sitting around watching me play games, this is a heavy spoiler situation, so keep that in mind. Oh, you just realized you had the wrong game. You were playing the second one. Okay, cool. I know people are loving it. It's doing very well. It's sold incredibly well. And the concurrent players on Steam and the viewers on Twitch seem really high for a game that just came out a couple days ago. So pretty exciting stuff. Have you been enjoying it so far? And did you play the first one before this? My only experience with it is watching Zerk play some of it, and it's not quite the gameplay that I love necessarily. So I'm like, whenever he's playing it, if I'm there, I'm lurking and probably doing something else. It's a blast. You played both. Good. I love that. Is Subnautica 2 multiplayer? And are you playing it just by yourself or with other people? If it's multiplayer, obviously. If it's not multiplayer, that's not an option. I do love that people are loving it. That's for sure. Anytime a new video game comes out and it's just like a huge success and it's not some, shooter, makes me happy. It is multiplayer, up to 4 people. You want to play it with Zerk, but he was trying to fix his graphics issue. Got it. Oh, you can just hop into each other's saves. Oh, got it. So you're playing on your own. You're doing your thing. You're building your base or whatever it is that you're doing. And then someone can just join you. Can they help you build stuff? Like, is what they do in your save permanent and vice versa? Really interesting. Oh, wow. That's cool. I love that. That's really... Although you got to be careful with who you invite to your game. Someone could be a malicious do-batter, so to speak. Well, I'm glad. I know that the first one is a survival game full of mystery and intrigue and event. It reminds me a lot of watching other people play Grounded, actually, now that I think about it, where like, I know the last time I watched Zerk play the first one, he was like looking for some clue, with a penguin bomb in a cave that was gonna like lead him to some other answer or whatever. And I guess in some ways that's like blueprints. You do, but they can only join when you host it. So if you don't want to host, you can just turn it off and go solo. That makes sense. I'm just saying, like, you could invite someone that you know and trust, and they could break your trust. You got to be careful. All that said, this is Blueprints. I'm playing Blueprints. It's the best game that's ever been made as far as I'm concerned. It's a puzzle game. It's a roguelike. I guess technically a roguelite, but it's interchangeable terms at this point. When you start the game at the very beginning, you are told that your name is Simon and your great uncle has bequeathed you his manor in his death, in his will. But in order to actually keep it, you have to find room 46 in a 45 room estate. And every day the estate resets and you build it out again. There are in-universe reasons for the way that all of this works that you find out as you go. But the basic gist of it is that every door that you open, you're given 3 options to draft from a random pool of rooms, and you build out that house. You'd probably only play with Zerk anyway, and you trust him completely. He's also the only one that you know who has it. Fair enough. That is fair. In addition to just being a cool puzzle roguelike game, it's full of mystery and intrigue where, you can get to room 46 and that can be the end of the game for you if you choose. But along the way, you will learn about your family. You'll learn about murders. You'll learn about thefts, jewel heists. It's full of crazy stuff. And a lot of it feels like just like lore, whatever. But almost everything ties into something else. which ties into some puzzle in the game. So if that's of interest to you, like I said, if you're going to play Blueprints, if you think you might play it, you should probably jet, and that's okay. If not, and you're here just for a good time, I'm going to keep going. But yeah, thank you again for the raid and all the raiders joining. We're going to get this day 100 finished out here. I need to get to my spreadsheet really quick and type up this note. Library. This is a very late game thing where some rooms, if you draft them in a specific place, will have notes that are giving you new information. If you have a hall pass, bookshop will be more likely to be drawn while drafting in the library. That's actually really interesting. I don't know that I'll ever use that information in any positive way, but it's something. Let's take a look through my scrapbook. I haven't been up here in a long time. I'm sure there's nothing new. My favorite rooms. Most time spent in the laboratory. I wonder why that is. It didn't take me very long to figure out that puzzle. I would have thought the library, not the laboratory. All right, there's the contraptions I've made. Here's all the stamps I've collected. I've avoided the dormitory, servants' quarters, and indoor nursery. I'm surprised about the servants' quarters. It's a good room. This is my exam that I got an A+ on. There may be a day where I decide I want to go back and try to get 100% on everything instead of everything but geography. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. How much time have I put into this game? 127 hours. No big deal. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, goodness. Look at all of this that I've done. 65 billiard puzzles solved. 89 parlors, but only 73 solved. It's hard for me to believe I missed 16 of the parlor puzzles, but you know, there's a reason why I write out these solutions for myself now. All right, where am I headed? Back to the boiler room. At least you'll be able to see a little bit of what the game actually works like if you've not seen this before. Some of you might have actually watched Berserker play this game, I'm realizing. He hated it for whatever reason. But, you know, it's probably because I didn't help him with it. He likely would have liked it more had someone like me been more willing to help him out. But here's an example. So I'm going to open this door. I'm given these 3 options. And of these 3 options, I'm going to choose which room I want. Some of them have things that cost more for a reason, but they all have a different ability. I'm going to look at my notes because I need to choose a room I haven't put on this rank before or since I've gotten this upgrade. Planetarium, Rotunda, and Vault. I believe all of them would be new. So which one do I want information for or from? Actually, you know what? Let's do the planetarium because one of my goals is to get the telescope to the planetarium. And maybe a note will give me some information about whether or not that's actually me heading on a correct path or not. I gotta find the thing first, though. Oh, there it is. The Inkwell is not the largest constellation. Okay, interesting. The Inkwell is one that I've actually gotten before. The Inkwell is not largest constellation. I had gotten up to 50 stars, which let me get the Inkwell, and then I used all of them with the Inkwell's ability. Interesting. Okay, so the only way I can successfully get what I'm trying to get here, which was to get into this antechamber room today, is if I get a room that has branching paths to the left and right, and then this top right corner is the greenhouse. That's the only way that this would work. Well, okay. It's not going to happen today, and that's okay. I guess we'll take the clock tower so that I can have extra keys at the start of the next day that I play. There's not really any reason for me to even go in here, but I will anyway. The clock. The stopwatch is a hilarious item to get when you have no rooms left to open. Alright, well, good golly. Is there anything... Let's go back to the tomb really quick. And I have so many resources that I just didn't get to use for many different reasons. Oops, wrong way. I'll probably want to end in the planetarium for the extra stars. That feels good to me. Fastest way is through the mechanarium into the foundation, I think. Spasmy, hey, how are you doing? It's been a little bit since I saw ya. Nice to see you again. Are you weird for thinking meeting internet friends in real life feels kind of off? Like your brain separates online people from real life people? No, that is not weird. I personally am of the opinion that we as a collective society have put too much stock on friends that we do not know in person. Now, that isn't to say that you can't become great friends with somebody in that regard, but it is more rare, you know less about them. And, you know, it's a lot easier. Anyone can hide who they are or what they think or whatever from you. That's not hard to do. But it's easier to do when it's someone that you've only known in an online setting. And that's even more especially true if you really only chat with them via text and whatnot. So, okay, I was coming down here literally just to get that. Oh, you know what? Let's go into the... Let's take a look at the letter that I need to translate at some point. Did you recently meet some people that you knew from the internet and were, I don't know, disillusioned by that meeting in some way? I'm trying to think of when that's happened for me or to me, if ever. This is the letter I need to translate at some point. I have it all written in my notes. Let me just take a look really quick at the classroom notes. Oh, you're on a Discord server where they travel to meet each other? Interesting. And you're saying that that's the reason for the Discord server to exist, is to meet one another? Oh, it's not the reason. Okay, I see. It just is a Discord server that you're in, and people have chosen to meet one another in there. Got it. Oh, I guess I did take a pretty good set of pictures for the Sightseer's Guide, or at least for the map. Okay. Well, that's not helpful to me, really. I need to go to my notes. My original notes that sometimes crashes my iPad because it's such a large note. We're going to head over to the classrooms section of my notes, looking for the one that talks about Eurasian, the language of Eurasia. Here we are. Okay. So we know that Ovel, so ove means, oh geez, means toward. So it's to Dagiris. Man, this is hard. I think this is going to be something that I either figure out on my own time, not on stream, or look up, because this is crazy. It's something that I found so long ago and I just never bothered because I'm so bad at languages. Okay, so to L I or me, could be my, to my, Dagiris. I don't have a clue what that means. Okay. Well, it's obviously a greeting to whomever. I think it's probably to my daughter, because I think that this is a letter, if I remember from what I did end up translating a little bit of, it's like talking about Mary, which is Lady Espin's daughter. Uladao. Ul is I will L I will day. Dao is day. Nai is night. Mora. I don't know what Mora means, do I? I don't think I know what Mora means. Or it's something more like possessive. My day, my night, my... Mora. This looks hard, yeah. I mean, this is like... I don't even know if it's necessary. I'm at the end of this day in the game, and I figured it was something that I could do while I'm in the tomb. But I just don't like, here, I can show you my notes that I'm using. Hold on a moment. So these are my notes. basically I have these three things. One of them is vocabulary, one of them is prefixes and suffixes, and one of them is a worksheet that I filled out as practice for the classroom. I guess sorry, I hit the microphone, didn't realize it. I guess this one, foreign language class, Aj, Lor, Olgo, and Nev Dao are... Nev is New Day. What is Olgo? Olgo would be like new, I won't go, or I guess it's will you go is the question. And Aj Lor would be first word, right? So that's what this foreign language class thing is. It's just like, man, so this next line, Ovu, Ov is toward. It's so hard. Ov is toward. Ul is something like will or won't. L is me. Gift. So it's like will. I will give a gift. Eld Hugh. I know Hugh is house. My house. I gift my house. Oris. Oris is very familiar to me. I've seen it somewhere else. I don't know where. My gift of the house. Oris. Is it actually on the map that I've seen that before? This one? In Eclipse and Is Eclipse. Is Eclipse is... I guess I still don't really know what in and is, ISS. So, oh, and actually that's not Oris, that's Ovis, that's a V. So it would actually be to the beginning, maybe, to the left. I don't know. I think that, yeah, this is something I'm going to do another time. It is something that I want to eventually accomplish, though. It's just a hell of a task. That said, I would like to end my day in the planetarium so that I can gain the 2 stars that are there. Oops. I went the wrong way. Here we are. Yeah, Spasmy, you know, don't be too hard on yourself if the people you thought were good friends you met up with or you're going to meet up with and you just don't feel like that makes sense for you. Not everyone connects every time. And it's also okay to realize that friends that you thought you were close with, you end up falling away from. That's normal too. Okay, we just need to get up to this planetarium. The best way is to go through the foundation, which I maybe could have gone through that way, but we'll go this way instead. Man, this game is so good. Okay, so we're going to end the day in the planetarium, and then we'll talk about what my goals are for the next Blueprints days. And we'll figure out my schedule a little bit, too. I'm going to try, just for anyone who wants to come back and watch more either blueprints or retro games, I'm going to try having a little bit more of a set schedule coming up soon, just so I can have, you know, more specificity in my plans and people can know when to show up for specific things. We need to go drawing room, tunnels. Okay. So we're definitely going to continue playing more blueprints. We're not even close to the end of that. I've also got Donkey Kong Land 3 and Donkey Kong 64 on the horizon. End this day here. So yeah, the retro games that I'll be playing are going to be more Donkey Kong stuff. So Donkey Kong Land 3, Donkey Kong 64, and Donkey Kong Country Returns are the next set of retro games I'll be playing on a regular basis. I'll also be getting back into Hades 2. Hades 2 is a game that I really, really enjoyed, but other things just came along and kept me from getting back to it. So I'd like to get that back on track. And then more blueprints. So I'm thinking I'm going to do streams on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then if I have the wherewithal, I may stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday sometimes. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think are the 3 days of the week that I want to stream on a regular basis and try to do sort of longer streams than I have been doing, which have mostly been around 4 hours. I'd like to do 6 to 8 a little bit more often. Though that is going to make it harder for my editing of both clips and videos. But I think that's okay. I think I can handle that. So yeah, I think do I have anything that I'm doing Saturday, tomorrow, which is technically today? I don't think so. So I may stream again this coming day, which is technically already here. And if I do, it's going to be more blueprints. Then on Monday, my plan is to play Hades 2. And then on Tuesday, we'll be playing Donkey Kong Land 3. And on Thursday, we'll be playing Blueprints. That's my next week's schedule. I may share it someplace, I may not, because I don't know if it's going to be something I can stick to, but I'm going to do my best. That said, let's talk about what Blueprints will bring next time with my goals made visible. So here's my goals for Blueprints. Where's the best place for it? I guess that's fine. There we are. I thought I was going to be able to do it just now, but I didn't. We're going to get the basement key to the tunnel next. We need to get the Dead Ends trophy at some point. I need to think about and figure out the Baron Baffler's puzzles. That's a hard one. I don't even know what the solution will give me, but it's probably some information for a different part of the game, someplace that I haven't figured out yet. We still want to get into the treasure trove so that we can keep recording the messages that are in there. We want to get a blessing of the monk so we can get different rooms on that outside room and see if they provide anything different. We want to continue gathering the blue rooms on rank 8 so I can get those memos figured out that we were doing today. I wanted to get the planetarium and the telescope together. I've just never had both at the same time. And there's something that tells me that the planetarium has more. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I think the telescope is probably what will unlock it. I don't know. It could be totally off base. I need to get the scepter, the crown, the throne room, and the stone all together. I'm assuming I just have to basically get a shrine to get the cursed effigy as the stone. The reason I'm assuming that is because the picture on the image that was the poem that told me this riddle was the cursed coffer. I need to figure out the wine cellar coat of arms. It means 1213 in Roman numerals, but I got a note that said that it's actually 4 different numbers, which makes me think at some point I'm going to have to input 1213 for something. But I've solved all the safes that I know about, so we'll see. I want to get the magnifying glass to the tomb for the manuscripts. Did I just have the magnifying glass? I could have done it just now. Oh well. And then I also want to try to get other bedrooms besides the original bedroom where the Baron Bafflers was found to link up with the treasure map again. So we've got a lot still to do. Boy, this game just keeps on going. I'm really interested to see, like, the thing that I'm most interested to figure out is getting the basement key to the tunnel, because that is certainly going to be a reveal, whatever is behind there. Okay, all that said, let's head on out and find someone to raid. Probably someone playing Blueprints. Thanks again, Courtney, for the raid, and to all the raiders and lurkers who have been hanging out. Thanks for popping in, Spasmy, Brim Gash. It was awesome to meet you and have you in the chat. We had the Justice Clarence Thomas in here for a minute, although when I said that this was a spoiler-heavy stream, they did leave, and that's okay. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Let me find an appropriate raid target for us. We definitely want blueprints. Blueprints, blueprints, blueprints. Let's see what this person is up to. Hold on a moment. I'm just trying to give it a listen. It looks like they just found, I think, the new clue book. Not the one that I found today, but nonetheless, I think we're gonna head over there. They're active, they're talking. I'm into this. Oh yeah, they don't know some stuff. So yeah, they're behind us in a bunch of significant ways, but sounds like they're thinking about things the right way. Let's head on over to Reanimated Catnip, who seems to be, I think, on their 10th stream of Blueprints. Thanks everyone again. I appreciate you being here. Find me on YouTube if you haven't before. Everything that I play is posted up there at this point. Thanks again. See you soon.